Welcome to the U.S. Marines NIBC Series at the Metro Classic. Game 2 just about to get underway here, and day 3. It is a Florida versus South Carolina matchup when Montverde takes on Legacy. Good afternoon, everyone. Alongside Paul Biancardi, Joe Torti. So glad that you could join us here. And Paul, when you're looking at Montverde, you're talking about a complete team that had a complete team effort against La Lumiere last night.
Yeah, top 5 team in the country. One of the best defensive teams in the nation. They had a tough game against La Lu last night. They have 2 McDonald's All-Americans. For Legacy, this is a perfect spot for an upset.
I mean, when you're talking about the level of talent that Montverde brings to the table, it starts Dylan Mitchell, just one of a slew of ESPN 100 players.
Well, there's highly ranked players, McDonald's All-Americans, and these guys play to their ranking. Malik Renault was fabulous last night against La Lu, in the paint, on the glass, and at the rim, finishing and scoring. Jalen hood-schifino, Mr. Steady. Tremendous assist maker. Can't leave him alone because he'll knock it down. And then the man, the leader for Montverde was Whitehead. Big scoring night. Tremendous versatility on the defensive end. When that jump shot's cooking from the outside, he's hard to stop.
Take a look at what Whitehead was able to do against La Lu. And the Duke signee really did make his impact on that game in a lot of different ways. And you mentioned if Legacy's going to come up with that upset, Cohen Carr is going to be a big reason why.
Well, Cohen Carr has tremendous energy and hops. A 45-inch vert. Great leaper, a quick jumper. Capable outside shooter, best when he attacks off the bounce. He has to hit his average today for Legacy to pull off the upset. That's 15, 14 points per game.
He's having a really good weekend, trying to put a strong capper on it. And he's so essential to what Legacy does on the offensive and defensive ends of the floor. Along with Carr, let's take a look at the rest of the starting lineups, brought to you by the U.S. Marines. Siobhan Sutton, Paul, one of the guys, a crafty point guard who's made a strong impact for Legacy since he arrived.
Well, Sutton made a few shots yesterday from the outside, and they need someone to open up the defense. This team defensively, Montverde, they only give up 54 points per game. Legacy, they average 55 points a game. Shot selection, lack of turnover is going to be important for Legacy.
And for Montverde, you look at all the talent in the starting lineup, but a very
and guys that were McDonald's All-American candidates. Have a top-ranked player with the basketball in Kwame Evans, but this team is committed to the defensive end.
Evans chasing down his own rebound, puts it up and in. Outside and then in for Kwame Evans.
The more assertive Kwame Evans can be, the more impactful he'll be. Loaded with skill at 6'9". Great feel, great instinct. Passer, shooter, rebounder.
Second-ranked junior in the class. Sutton looking inside. And how's Legacy going to attack? You mentioned the Montverde defense, so tough to penetrate on. Arnold finds space there. Now hood-schifino headed to Indiana, gives it up to the future Blue Devil. And now Sutton brings it out. Legacy has numbers. Sutton flushes it in for 2. Looked like he might dump it off for a second, but Sutton says, nah, I got this.
Good start by Legacy. I'm telling you, they're in a perfect spot to make this a game and a possible upset.
Hood-schifino giving up Montverde, 5th-ranked team in the nation. Strong take in, tipped around, and the putback up and in. You can see the size that Dylan Mitchell and company.
Jay Barrett, Scotty Barnes, so he's learned a lot about preparation, work ethic, and what it takes to be great.
Whitehead certainly having a monster season. Khalil Arnold drilling the 3 for Legacy to give the Lions the lead.
When Arnold gets open looks, he's 35%. Keep the zone tight, block out when the shot goes up.
Good block for Carr.
Great block. That was 6'5" against 6'9" in the paint.
Carr for 3. Hood-schifino in transition. Backdoor lob. Crossed wires. Arnold. Cheney. Contact. Follow. Yes.
Keep your turnovers low and get back on defense and pray a little bit.
Cheney backpedaling. Sutton for three. He's got to hit that shot.
He's taking Montverde to levels they've never been at before. Hold the ball. Don't panic. Keep the floor spaced. Keep it spread. Nice offense right here.
Back cut. Hodges under the basket. Uses the rim as a shield.
See the difference between that layup by Hodges and the one that Arnold missed? Arnold just flipped it up. Hodges came to a 2-foot jump stop, located the defense, and then attacked. Great finish.
Whitehead off the window. Chaney slashes in. Challenge shot and one. Zaylen Chaney. The chance to go to the free throw line. Smith Jr. trying to go and repost number 12 in the white. Chaney puts it up and muscles it in.
You have to be patient because if Legacy's going to run offense, they're going to get great looks.
Contested catch there for Sutton. Whitehead all over him. Hall gets his own rebound, puts it up and in.
Dead ball or shot clock violation.
Hood-schifino puts it up. And that snaps a streak of 9 straight misses.
On the miss, a second chance. Get your hands up in the zone, discourage the drive.
Corner three into the game and into the scoring column is Amir Ali, the number 22 sophomore in the class.
Yeah, he's got nice range, fluid motion, long strides. May give Montverde a little bit of energy.
Starters haven't been hitting from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and they haven't given Montverde energy. Hood-schifino, Whitehead, or Malik Renault. You got to attack the zone. You got to gap it right there.
Whitehead on the attack and one. Derek Whitehead
passes, and they can't be near the sideline.
Whitehead got tied up on the way up. Arnold lays it off inside for Carr. Hello, Sports Center Top 10. Ten-point lead for Legacy. Hood-schifino pulls up.
Cohen Carr, watch this, 5 in the white. What a vicious finish against Montverde. He fills the lane, explodes to the rim. Fast break points for Legacy.
We'll see. Whitehead, nice find inside, and a finish. Shrinks to 4.
That was a winning play by Derek Whitehead.
Headed to Duke next season, the McDonald's All-American number 0 in black. Horton, challenge shot, whoa, spin.
Gonna pack it in with high hands. Try to make Montverde shooter from the outside. Schifino says, no way, I'm penetrating. Then their offense. Right away they come up and they trap up first possession.
Good find by Chaney, but it was a good close by Hood-schifino. Swoops and scores, too easy for the Indiana commit. 2-point lead now for Montverde. Sutton playing with 3 fouls, gives it up for Chaney. Whitehead ahead of the pack. He's able to spin it in. Great protection with the ball.
Athlete with skill and IQ.
Chaney soaring in, and he scores as well.
Chaney's been impressive in this game.
It's been key for Legacy, no doubt. Comes up with the steal. Arnold lays it in.
He fractured, he said, but said he'll be back in a couple of weeks.
Big shot from Derek Whitehead.
And the game I said, you know what, no. They want to tear apart Duke. They'll be nice to him after the game.
Tip up and in for Hall.
I mean, just think about Duke Carolina, all the games through the decades. It's been a healthy rivalry. It's been hate at some time. I mean, those two teams want to beat each other so badly. Think about Ohio State fans, what it takes to win. He expects to win, and he's going to do everything in his power to help whatever team he plays on win. Just like Malik Renault, boy, his footwork and his productivity level is constant.
Takeaway there from Renault, playing like a free safety and taking it in.
They like free safeties in Florida.
Yeah.
They're in the SEC if you didn't know that. Yeah, that was too long a pass by Legacy. Those are steal passes.
Cohen Carr with the putback jam. And it really does speak to what Kevin Boyle's been able to build, because I've heard you say that about several players on Montverde. Everybody takes a turn wearing the cape. Derek Queen down low, a load, tough to handle. All ahead of the pack, Aaron Hall.
Cam Kraft going to Xavier. We saw Denver England play for Gil St. Bernard's, headed to Georgetown. R.J. Davis-like, who's at North Carolina right now. That's Denver England.
Queen in the open floor.
And really soft touch around the basket.
Sutton. Desperation three now, but Queen, points per minute is off the charts at this point in this one.
Yeah, he doesn't know how good he's going to be someday or how good he can be.
Nearly got that to go as well. And the save underneath your own basket. Inside 90 seconds left. Queen going back to work for Montverde. And they just don't stop.
You got to be good with the ball.
And that was the adjustment that Montverde made immediately at halftime, coming out pressing like crazy.
Yeah, you knew they were coming out with urgency. Their defense, as I said, it wins them championships. Just a great second half by Montverde, a terrific first half by Legacy at 5 p.m. Eastern time. High major talent, future lottery picks, and the chance for a title, the first title in the NIBC. It's going to be special.
Montverde taking care of business in the second half against Legacy, and Kevin Boyle leads the handshake line as his team claims the victory. And Montverde, very impressive, and a statement second half especially, Paul.
Yeah, their defense kicked in the second half. We see what Montverde can be like when they put it all together. When they play their A game, there's not many teams better than Montverde.
Montverde, one of the teams that is tops in the country, and we will see the top team in the country coming up at 5 o'clock as they square off against IMG Academy. Grady Dick and Sunrise Christian taking on IMG, and Keontae George, who's had a 40-point performance this weekend. Pretty impressive overall. But if you're leaving us now, that's all from New Jersey. The NIBC series brought to you by the U.S. Marines. The Metro Classic does continue at 5 Eastern right here on ESPN+. For Paul Biancardi and our entire crew, I'm Joe Torti saying thanks for joining us, and we'll see you for IMG and Sunrise Christian, 5 o'clock.